So now still the questions are going on. Why such inauspicious signs are there? All these things. So now at last, my dear Arjuna, please tell. Let us see. Kas 1.14.39. Kaschit te namayam tata Rashtateja vibhasi me alapthamano vadyatah kim vatata chiro vashitah. So Arjuna, kaschit, whether they your namayam, health is all right? That is the first question to be asked, na? Now this is the last question. So many questions are asked. Now, first what you ask, how is your health, isn't it? What's the you can see the anxiety of Yudhishthira Maharaj, that this is actually the basic question you ask. How is your health? How are you? But his anxiety to know about Krishna was so much because he could see from the face of Arjuna, and so many inauspicious signs were there. So somewhere in the corner of his consciousness, he knew something wrong has happened. That is why he wants to know about Krishna first. Then he is asking, how is your health? Actually, the question should be, how is your devotional service going on? When you ask someone, how is your health? First thing we should ask, how is your devotional service going on? Our health is dependent on our devotional service. If you don't do devotional service, then naturally our health will not be good. So from this, what to learn? From the questions asked by Yudhishthira, what to learn? What is the practical application? Our health is dependent on the previous, all the answers. Because the question was based for Krishna. How is Krishna? How are the family members of Krishna? Is Krishna attending the assembly? Are the Yadus attending the assembly? And in that assembly, are they really happy? How Krishna is really happy with all of them? That means Krishna's happiness decides our health. Simple. Krishna is happy, then we are happy. So our life is meant for serving Lord. So our question to anyone should be, how is the devotional service going on? They will call you mad. Let them call. They may say, oh, there is no God. When you say, then your health is not good. Be bold to say. That means your health is not good. So don't say you are fine. That is why, how are you? We ask, na? Don't ask that. How is your devotional service? How is the devotional service? How many of you will have the guts to ask this to everyone? Vasandani Prabhu, will you ask? Generally, you meet so many people. You say, how are you? Oh, fine.
First of all, our own devotional service should be good. No, we should be conscious of that. If it is good.
So first, when you ask that, automatically you will become conscious.
Correct. Correct.
When you ask someone, like you ask how you are doing your, how you are serving your parents, then automatically you become conscious. Yeah, did I serve my parents nicely? So when you ask this, you learn. Like teacher learns by teaching. It's a practical application. So he will ask you, how is your devotional service going on? And automatically you should not put your head down. So, so this is how. Please tell me whether your health is all right. Oh, Tata, my dear brother. So nice, huh? Tata. Drashta tejaha. Why your luster is not your prefect of the luster? Vibhasi may it appears that your prefect of luster. Alaptha mana. Alaptha mana. Is it that because somebody neglected you, did not respect you in Dwarka, because you stayed for a long time? Generally, when a person stays for a long time, he's neglected. You go for small time to your friends, relatives, they respect you. You go for 2 days and you stay for 2-3 months. They will think when you are going to go out. It is why if you really want to maintain your respect, then you stay for some time. And if you go to your cousins and all, you stay there. Now, Dwarka, they are all cousins of Arjuna. They are not direct brothers. You can go to your brother's house, mother's house, sister's house. But when you go to cousin's house and if you stay for 6 months, that is why this question is very important. And is also for us to understand. You cannot just take it for granted. I'll go to my cousin's house and sit there for 6 months or 7 months. He stayed for 6 months. That is why. Is this luster because this prefect, your prefect of the luster, disappearance of the luster is because of disrespect? They have neglected you. You must be insulted. You must be feeling insulting. So all these things has been asked. See, every question is something to learn. You have to learn from every question which has been asked. Okay. Vimala Mataji, read.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Kachite anamayam tat भ्रष्ट तेजा विभासिने अलब्धमानो विज्ञातः किवं वा तात चिरोषितः. Translation: My brother Arjun, please tell me whether your health is all right. You appear to have lost your bodily luster. Is this due to others disrespecting and neglecting you because of your long stay at the Dwarka? Purport: From all angles of vision, the Maharaj inquired from Arjun about the welfare of Dwarka, but he concluded at last that as long as Lord Sri Krishna himself was there, nothing inauspicious could happen. But at the same time, Arjuna appeared to be bereft of his bodily luster, and thus the king inquired of his personal welfare and asked so many vital questions.
कश्चिन्नाभिहतो भावैः शब्दादिभिरमङ्गलैः न दत्तम् उक्तं मत् अर्थिभ्यः आशयाय प्रतिश्रुतम्. So Kaschit whether na could not abhihata is by abhavai unfriendly shabda adi by sounds amangala inauspicious na did not dattam giving charity uttam is said artibhya unto one who asked ashaya with hope yet what pratishutam promised to be paid. So has someone addressed you with unfriendly words or threatened you? Could you not give charity to one who asked? Or could you not keep your promise to someone? That means a person's luster goes away if he does not keep his promise, if he is spoken some bad words, he is threatened. In fear, you cannot have luster in the face, isn't it? And then if you don't give charity, then all the glow goes up. That means one has to maintain his respect. Very important. Give charity. Keep up the promise. And should be fearless. And that can happen only when he takes shelter, Guru Gauranga. Then automatically there will be luster. You see, before coming to devotion, you should see your face. That means you should see your old photos. After coming to devotion, see your photos now. There will be a lot of change. You look bright because you have faith in your Guru and Gauranga. If this faith is there, you look bright. And then regarding respect, you don't expect. So when you don't expect respect, someone gives, you feel you're not qualified for it. So then that becomes more wonderful. You expect something and you don't get it, then you are morose. Better is don't expect. Amani naman denu kirtani asra. See, our Shastras have taught so many things. Samanina. Don't ask any respect. Don't expect. Don't expect any respect. And then keep up the promise. That happens when you serve Krishna, automatically everybody is served. You serve Krishna, everyone is served. And charity If if you feel patra is yogya, you give it. You give charity. The best charity what you can give is Krishna Prasad. Or give some help by which his devotional service increases. Not just take some money and give to someone. No. Charity can only happen in the temple. The temple utilizes the charity to the fullest. You cannot just give charity on the roads. You can help someone by giving Krishna Prasad. So when you do charity, naturally, you are a king. Learn to give. You should set aside something every month so that you give. Giving charity to cows, charity to the temple, charity to the pujana, charity of food for life, so many things Prabhupada. Actually, Prabhupada has made all these words simple by allowing us to give charity. You just see, if ISKCON would not have been there, where would we go to give charity? And how we know whether our charity is used in a proper way or not? Daya is there, then you go and give to some beggar. Whether that beggar is eating or drinking, you don't know. So Prabhupada has given us such a nice platform where you can help the beggars through the temple. Every day, food for life goes. You give to those who are deprived of so many facilities. So your money is utilized in a proper way. So that is also important. If the patra is not proper, then all the karmas will come to you also. Whoever gives, even the person who gives charity also will face reactions. So Prabhupada has given us this facility. Sometimes we say, oh, what people think. Again, we are going to them and asking. It's a good, we have got opportunity to serve. Because we are getting again all the facilities. And for advanced devotees, 50% donation should be done. But nowadays, tax and all is there, at least 20%. Not that at least 10%. Not that at least give as much as you put salt in the food. But charity should be done. Charity should never be stopped. Money should be kept aside. And it should be done. Like festivals. Now Janmashtami is coming. Keep aside. At that time, you should not say, I don't have. Should immediately keep everything aside. So that charity is done. Janmashtami, how many devotees come take prasad? How many people are fed? Irrespective of whether you know them, you don't know them. Do that, isn't it? Wherever you are connected, you should do that. Okay. Ashoganija Prabhu. Read.
हरे कृष्णा माता जी।
Read.
गच्छेतान् अभितो अभावै शब्दादिभिरमङ्गलै नादत्तम् उत्तमर्थ्य आशया यत् प्रतिश्रुतम्। Put by Srila Prabhupada की जय। A Kshatriya or a rich man is sometimes visited by persons who are in need of money. When they are asked for a donation, it is the duty of the possessor of wealth to give in charity in consideration of the person, place, and time. If a Kshatriya or a rich man fails to comply with this obligation, he must be very sorry for this discrepancy. Similarly, one should not fail to keep his promise to give in charity. These discrepancies are sometimes causes of despondency, and thus failing, a person becomes subjected to criticism, which might also be the cause of Arjuna's plight. Hare Krishna.
Kashchitvam Brahmanam Balam Kam Vrittam Roginam Striyam Sharanupasrutam Sattvam Natyakshi Sharanaprada. Kashchit, whether Tvam yourself, Brahmanam, the Brahmanas, Balam, the child, Kam, the cow, Vrittam, old, Roginam, the disease, Striyam, the woman, Sharana Upastrutam, having approached for protection, Sattvam, any living being, na whether, Atyakshi, not given shelter, Sharana Pradha, deserving protection. You're always the protector of deserving people, deserving living beings, such as Brahmana, children, cows, women, and the diseased. Would you not give them protection when they approach you for shelter? So again, see, we are so fortunate. Srila Prabhupada has given us the facility. We have Gurukul, where we give shelter to the children. In our Thane we have, where our children are not from very rich family, but they are very good. They are devotees. So we have, I think it is a free education only. And some small thing is taken. Where in the Gurukuls they take 15 to 20,000, we just take a small figure. Some 3,000. And that too somebody is not able to offer, then only 1,000. In that we give all facilities, study facilities, eating facilities, everything, prasadam, everything. So just see, shelter to the children should be given. Shelter to cow should be given. By Krishna's mercy, we have Kushala. Shelter to Brahmanas should be given. That means the temple is a shelter for Vaishnavas, Brahmanas. And if we don't do that, what will happen? What will happen? Our devotional service will not grow. Luster depends on our devotional service. What is the meaning of luster? Brightness. You are bright if you serve. And that brightness depends on our surrenderance to our spiritual master. Whatever spiritual master says, we have to just obey that. So whatever projects has been given by Krishna's mercy has been given to me by my Shiksha Guru. My Diksha Guru is always supportive for the projects which has been going on. In this in middle, something had come about the Goshala. Some Menaka Gandhi, something was there. And there is a fear, oh, we should not have Goshala. And one question my Guru Maharaj said, if we don't want Goshala, then where will we keep our cows? On the roads? Because there were people who were arguing, no, we should not have Goshala. Guru Maharaj said, should we keep them outside? Send them to slaughterhouse? So such things will come, but afterwards, then they went away, isn't it? In between something was going on. So it's very important to give protection to Brahmanas, cows, children, women. Most important, diseased. Okay. So material hospital gives protection to diseased. But what about the spiritual hospital? Gives protection to everything. You give Krishna Prasad, automatically his disease goes away. He doesn't need outside food. Disease is because of outside food. So indirectly we are curing disease also. And we have Jumur like wonderful scientists. Then they give along with spiritual dose, material material dose also. She takes Jiva Pranayam. Okay. Kusum, read.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam. Kachit tvam brahmanam balam gamruddham roginam striyam sharano pastram satvam natyakshihi sarana pradaha. Translation in purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You are always the protector of the deserving living beings.
What happened? Voice.
Such as Brahmanas, children, cows. No, Mataji. Could you not give them protection when they approached you for shelter? Purport. The Brahmanas, who are always engaged in researching knowledge for the society's welfare work, both materially and spiritually, deserve the protection of the king in all respects. Similarly, the children of the state, the cow, the diseased person, the woman, and the old man specifically require the protection of the state or a Kshatriya king. If such living beings do not get protection by the Kshatriya or the royal order or by the state, it is certainly shameful for the Kshatriya or the state. If such things had actually happened to Arjuna, Maharaja Yudhishthira was anxious to know about these discrepancies. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Kshatriya means ruler, authority. Authority should give such protection. Okay, now Kaschitvam means now the question is asked. Why your luster is not there? Another. Kaschitvam nagamo gamyam va satkrutam sriyam parajito vath bhavan nottamai nasamai patihi. So whether from yourself or not, agama, did contact, agamyam, impeachable, gamyam, acceptable, va either, asatputam, improperly treated, sriyam, a woman, parajitam, defeated by, va either, atha, after all, bhavan, your good self, no, not, tamai, by superior power, no, not, asamai, by equals, pati on the roads. So have you contacted a woman of impeachable character? Or have you not properly treated a deserving woman? Or have you been defeated on the way by someone who is inferior or equal to you? So illicit sex removes luster. If you mistreat your wife, deserving woman, wife, mother, sister, respectable women, if you treat them again, one's luster goes, one's brightness goes. If you are defeated by somebody who is inferior, or somebody equal to you, again your brightness will go, because that is the big insult actually. So these are the things which one has to be very careful. One has to be careful about dealing with which type of woman. Mother, sister, they also be respected by, they should be respected in the house. And then those who are having very bad character, you should avoid them. Then one should not allow somebody who is inferior to defeat you. So we should keep a distance, not very much freely mix with those who are juniors. You should care them. Prahlad Maharaj gives a nice way of dealings. Those who are junior to you, you should care them, love them. Not allow them to sit on your head. Because it is said, you should know where to keep your shoes. You keep on the head then. But you should know to care. You should know to care. Those who are inferior, those who are equal, how to behave with the equals. Nice, friendly way. Now, one friend cannot defeat another friend. That is an insult. Inferior cannot defeat, friends cannot defeat. Your superiors, anyhow, you should like to be defeated by them. You should not think that I should defeat my superiors. Then also luster goes up. I should not defeat my superiors, nor I should be defeated by my inferiors, nor I should be defeated by the equals. Okay? There, Sagar, please read.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Kachitvam nagamo gamyam vasat kritam striyam parajito vata bhavan natamair nasamai pati. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Have you contacted a woman of impeachable character, or have you not properly treated a deserving woman, or have you been defeated on the way by someone who is inferior or equal to you? Purport. It appears from this verse that during the time of the Pandavas, free contact between man and woman was allowed in certain conditions only. The higher caste men, namely the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, would accept the woman of the Vaishya or the Shudra community, but a man from the lower castes could not contact a woman of the higher caste. Even a Kshatriya could not contact a woman of the Brahmana caste. The wife of a Brahmana is considered one of the seven mothers, namely one's own mother, the wife of the spiritual master or teacher, the wife of Brahmana, the wife of a king, the cow, the nurse, and the earth. Such contact between man and Adaman. A woman is Uttama, but the contact of Kshatriya with the Brahmana woman is Adama, and therefore condemned. A woman approaching a man for contact should never be refused, but at the same time, this discretion, as above mentioned, may also be considered. Bhima was approached by Hidimbi from a community lower than the Shudras, and Yavati refused to marry the daughter of Shukracharya because of Shukracharya's being a Brahmana. Vyasadeva, a Brahmana, was called to beget Pandu and Dhritarashtra. Satyavati belonged to a family of fishermen, but Parashara, a great Brahmana, begot in her Vyasadeva. So there are so many examples of contacts with women, but in all cases the contacts were not abominable, nor were the results of such contacts bad. Contact between man and woman is natural, but that also must be carried out under regulative principles so that social consideration may not be disturbed or unwanted worthless population be increased for the unrest of the world. It is abominable for a Kshatriya to be defeated by one who is inferior in strength or equal in strength. If one is defeated at all, he should be defeated by some superior power. Arjuna was defeated by Bhishmadeva, and Lord Krishna saved him from the danger. This was not an insult for Arjuna because Bhishmadeva was superior to Arjuna in all ways, namely age, respect, and strength. But Karna was equal to Arjuna, and therefore Arjuna was in crisis when fighting with Karna. It was felt by Arjuna, and therefore Karna was killed even by crooked means. Such are the engagements of the Kshatriyas and Maharaja. Yudhishthira inquired from his brother whether anything undesirable happened at the way home from Dwaraka. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Api swit pariyabham khastvam sambhojyan vruddhabalakan jugupsitam karma kinchit jugupsitam karma kinchit krutavan yadakshamam. Api swit, if it were to so that pariya, by leaving aside taha, have died from yourself sambhojyan, deserving to dine together, Vruddha, the old men, Balakan, boys, Jugupsitam, abominable, karma action, kinchit something, Kritavan, you must have done, no, not yet, that which, Akshamam, unpardonable. Have you not taken care of old men, boys who deserve to dine with you? Have you left them, taken your meals alone? Have you committed some unpardonable mistake, which is considered to be abominable? So now different reasons are asked why your luster is lost. So have you not cared old people? It said 4 types of people should be cared. That is, should not be relied upon, and at the same time should be cared. So who are those 4? Children, women, old man, madman. So you cannot rely upon them. At the same time, you have to take care of. Just even madman comes in this category. One has to take care of old people. You should take care of children, old parents. You should take care of them. And then children, then women should be taken care. They should not be kept on streets. They should be taken care. I was talking to somebody 3 days before. I was shocked. I was shocked to know the husband says, "You just divorce." Then the wife says, "Where should I go?" He says, "There are nowadays so many things going on. Live-in relation." This is the condition of so-called modern society. Wife doubting husband, husband talking like this. Just imagine, this is the, and in the olden days, people used to stay together for a long time without saying I love you. But still they take care of each other. I've seen my mother serving my father seriously. But they both will fight. And fight is also required. I never seen them saying I love you. But none of them used to go without each other. And now I'm seeing my mother how she's staying without father. At that age, 87. So much of love is there in their heart that is not coming on the lips. Love should never come on the lips. Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes a commentary. The love which is there in the heart comes on the lips, destroys your love. You should never be told. The moment you tell, gone. You should show it by your action. The more you should care each other. Caring is the best way to express your love. You just say, I love you, and you don't care. See, and nowadays the fashion is, I love you. And what is I love? Huh? I care you. That should be there. Actually, in this world, there is nothing like love. In this world, what we can do is we can care each other so that we can progress in devotional service. That thing we can do. We're saying, I, that star and all to write. What is that? Something Badam will draw. Art. It is all wrong things. All these things are wrong things. There is why there is an arrow which pierces that heart. It happens. Okay, next also I'll read, and then Narayana, if you're free, then you read both the verses. Kaschit preshthame nath hridayena bandhuna shunyosmi rahito nityam manyase te nyatha naru. Kaschit, whether preshthkamena, unto the most dear one, atha, my brother Arjuna, hridayena, most intimate, atma bandhuna, own friend, Lord Krishna, Shunya, void, Asmi, I am, Rahita, having lost, Nityam, for all time, Manyase, you think, Te, you are, Anyatha, otherwise, Na, never, Ruk, mental distress. So, or is it that you are feeling empty for all time? Because you might have lost your mind, lost your intimate friend, Lord Krishna. Now came the point. Ghuma Phira ke last. Is it that you have lost your friend? Oh, my brother Arjuna, I think of no other reason of you becoming so rejected. Now, what can be the reason? Now, last came the heart of Yudhishthira Maharaj. He was not able to express this in the beginning. When he saw that after asking so many questions also, Arjuna is quiet. That means this is the reason. So that is why the last important reason, have you lost your friend? So Narayana, will you read?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Read 2 verses together.
Api switparya bhunkthasvam sambhojyan vruddha balakan jugupsitam karma kinchit jugupsitam karma kinchit krutvanna yadakshamam. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: Have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to dine with you? Have you left them and taken your meals alone? Have you committed some unpardonable mistake which is considered to be abominable? Purport: It is the duty of a householder to feed first of all the children, the old members of the family, the brahmanas, and the invalids, because that an ideal householder is required to call for any unknown hungry man to come and dine before he himself goes to take his meals. He is required to call for such a hungry man thrice on the road. The neglect of this prescribed duty of a householder, especially in the matter of the old children and old men and children, is unpardonable.
So it is said when you cook, you cook in such a way that you feed one person. There should always be there. 2 people should eat in your house. That much food should be made. It's not necessary you have to go and give it to the neighbors. Give it to poor people, to hungry people. So this is all very important. I still remember my father used to say to my mother used to ask how much to cook. She'll say, you cook in such a way that there can be 2 people can be fed. Because this is the, this should be the, this is an ideal householder. He'll feed brahmanas, he'll feed the Pitrus, he'll feed devatas. So when you're offering to Krishna, everyone is fed. At the same time, there should be quantity in such a way, little more. So that, suppose they are not able to feed you, eat in the night, not a problem. But then you should know to give to others. Not make exactly how much you eat, 3 chapatis, okay, 2 chapatis, okay, 5 chapatis. Make 7. What's the problem? There will be some watchmen, give him. There will be somebody who is down, who is poor, give him. Or Krishna will make an arrangement, somebody will come and take in your house. So you should do that. It's a nice thing. But now, again, practical also you have to see. You don't have anybody, no poor person. Bar whom you will go and give. So sometimes it becomes impractical. But in villages you will find. In city, metropolitan cities, in buildings, where you'll run every time to your neighbor or somewhere. Watchman will say, I have eaten the food. So sometimes it is in the metropolitan cities, in the cities and all, it is very difficult to do that. But the best thing is that instead of keeping that 2 in your house, you can give that in charity in the temple. That much amount you can give in charity so that there people can be fed. So that is also a very good thing. In villages, yes, they do that. They give to cows, they give to dogs, they give to brahmanas. They'll keep set aside everything. First brahmanas, then cows. Remaining food will be for a poor person, for dogs. In cities, it is not possible. That is why keep a share of your income for the temple, where all these things can be done. Okay. So from tomorrow, don't try to make something and then afterwards sit with the old food. What to do with the old food? Sometimes I'm looking very practical also. You don't find any poor person. Your neighbor is really frustrated with you every now and then, because if you give, they also have to give, and they scratch head what to give. So don't do that also. Okay, next paragraph.
Mataji, in Govardhan, all the households near Govardhan itself on the Parikrama Marg, because there are so many Babajis residing on and near Govardhan, they'll just come and stand. And whatever is there in the house, they'll stand for 5 minutes. If it is there, they'll give 2 rotis, 1 glass of milk, some sabji.
Madhukari is the, but here which Baba will come in the, any Baba comes there, only watchman stops. So which Baba will come? That is why the best thing is give it to the temple. So that all Baba, Babi, everybody is fed. Okay.
कच्चित् प्रेष्ठतमेनाथ हृदयेनात्मबन्धुना शून्योऽस्मि रहितो नित्यं मन्यसे तेऽन्यथा नरुक्. Translation: or is it that you are feeling empty for all time because you might have lost your most intimate friend, Lord Krishna? Oh, my brother Arjun, I can think of no other reason for your being so dejected. Purport: all the inquisitiveness of Maharaj Yudhishthir about the world situation was already conjectured by Maharaj Yudhishthir on the basis of Lord Krishna's disappearance from the vision of the world. And this was now disclosed by him because of the acute dejection of Arjuna, which could not have been possible otherwise. So even though he was doubtful about it, he was obliged to inquire frankly from Arjuna on the basis of Sri Narada's indication.
Okay, that's the end of Bhaktivedanta purport. So the first canto,
That
14
is not
Srimad Bhagavatam, appearance of Lord Krishna. So next chapter is Arjuna's recollecting how Krishna helped him. First line itself is, yes, I lost my friend. And then how this friend helped me for everything. Now everybody for the instructions of Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna gave to me. So all these things will be in the next chapter. 51 verses are there. We'll try to complete in August. So now next session is in August, right? 30th. No? 30th is coming. What is Tuesday? 30th July. 30th July.
30th July.
And then in the August, we'll finish it off. So then September, you will have exam for 13, 14, 15. In September, maybe 2 weeks later, the middle of the September will have, because Janmashtami is also there. So the middle September will have. And then we'll try to complete the last 4 lessons by December, so that your second canto can start next year. Because now second canto people are going to reach third canto. Their second canto is almost done. They will go to third canto. You will go to second canto. And the first batch of, second batch of Bhagavad Gita students, last batch of Bhagavad Gita, last batch of Bhakti Shastri will come to Canto 1. So it is a cycle actually. Okay. Canto 2 is very fast to finish. Canto 1 is very big. You have 19 chapters. Canto 2 is just 10 chapters. They are almost completed in 7 months. 7 months. Okay. Any questions? Yes, Vimla.
Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, Krishna. Priya.
Mataji, every day we offer, whatever we cook, we offer it and we eat. But those who are staying far, means, for example, my child is staying somewhere else. Whatever I'm offering, we are eating. But what about him? That blessings will reach him, or otherwise?
Is that the Jagannath rice, so that he can put in his what he eats. Where is he? He's in
He's
hostel.
in Canada. He's in Canada.
Oh.
Canada.
So who cooks there?
He only cooks.
Yeah, he can offer now. He's not offering.
Just, he won't place everything and offer. He won't do like that because he's staying with his friends. He's staying with his friends. Group of friends are staying together.
Oh. He should do that. The Lord has given to him. He should make it in a bowl keep before Lord. He doesn't have Lord's photo over there.
Everything is there. He is doing that Sandhya Vandanam, and he do all those things.
When he is doing that, he cannot offer food. He should do that.
Fruits and all those things he offer. But
Is he putting onion garlic in the food?
no, generally no. But when friends are cooking, he is a pure vegetarian. My son is vegetarian. He won't eat.
So in that kitchen, they make non-veg also.
No. They don't make. But if the others cook, they use garlic and onion.
But what he cooks, he can offer. He can just offer some rice, whatever he cooks. That he should do that. Because you are taking Krishna Prasadam. Actually, whatever you do for Krishna, that merits will go to them also. But then he should also do that. He should also.
Mataji, can I add?
Add.
Thank you.
You will add about
Mataji,
Australia.
yeah, Mataji, when we were staying in Australia, Mataji, we were staying in a hostel and we had a common kitchen. So they used to cook all kinds of meats over there, and the fireplace was the same. In fact, it was not a fireplace; it was an induction stove. So there were 5 friends. We were 5 friends who used to go clean the kitchen first, then cook. I basically told I knew how to cook. Only I knew how to cook. So I said that if you want food, you have to eat what I cook. So by that, they practically ate without onion garlic for a year. They tolerated me. This is how like we came in contact with Jumur as well. So even she became fond of Prasad. I told them that we had to offer the food as well. So we used to offer, but we had a common kitchen, so we had to clean the kitchen daily, like wash the kitchen and then start cooking. So in the case of your son, Mataji, he can basically try to preach his friends the benefits of eating without onion garlic. And he can offer Mataji.
Yes.
He can definitely offer Mataji.
Because most of the times he cooks. He won't eat outside food, and he won't eat any other means non-veg and all. He won't touch.
Yes, Mataji.
So but when time permits, he will do each and everything. But if time won't permit, that time he is feeling little difficulty because
So
this is
Mataji,
first time.
we can also offer fruits. We used to offer muesli and
Fruits and all the things he is offering.
yes, Mataji.
Because he has small idol of Hanuman. He is Hanuman favorite.
Okay.
So he
Then
offers whatever.
he can offer whatever he's eating, whatever it may be.
Hmm.
You can just start offering it first, and then automatically Lord will that time and willpower to make something nice because Lord wants to eat good items.
Exactly. But true. I'm praying for that only. Sometimes I feel he's missing the prasadam. Thank you.
Okay.